Devon Larratt versus Georgi Svetkov just finished up, and as most people expected, Devon won 6-0. It wasn't a super easy victory for Devon, but it also wasn't that difficult. I think it was somewhere in the middle. Devon never appeared to be in any real danger, but he also wasn't in play mode until the end of the match. Devon's open top roll proved to be very effective against Georgi, and I think that his move is at its peak right now. So what now for Devon? Of course, Devon is scheduled to pull Levon in a few months, but is he going to pull Vitaly first? At this point, I honestly don't want to see that match just yet. If Georgi had taken a round or two from Devon, I would have liked to see Devon versus Vitaly next, as that would have put Levon likely out of reach for Devon in my mind. But since Devon defeated Georgi relatively easily, I think he has a chance against Levon. I do think Georgi is the number 3 guy in the world right now and has a very similar build and style to Levon. Both Georgi and Levon have a top roll as their leading weapon, and they have amazing wrist integrity. Georgi likely has better endurance, but Levon has a higher peak strength, so I think that Georgi was a pretty good warm-up for Levon. So, does Devon have a shot at defeating Levon this time around? I actually think that he might. Of course, Levon is insanely strong, but really every single other area is playing into the favor of Devon this time around. Levon is coming off of a major injury, whereas Devon has been continuing to progress over the last year. Not only that, but the injury Levon had is specifically problematic against Devon. Devon is going to be putting all of his efforts into attacking Levon's wrist flexor, and that is precisely what has been injured. Additionally, as we know, Devon got injured the last time they pulled, so we didn't really get to see him give it his best shot. It really does seem like Devon has closed the strength gap to a huge degree. Not all the way, but still a lot. Devon destroyed Hermes Gasparini, whereas Levon really struggled with him. Levon's wrist strength in terms of gym numbers also seemed to be lagging behind before the Hermes match. I think it's very likely that Levon will not be at his peak shape this time around, whereas Devon will almost certainly be the best he's ever been. All of Devon's gym lifts are the highest they've ever been, and all of Levon's numbers are suffering. All that being said, I don't know that it's enough to where I would consider Devon the favorite going into this match, but I really could see Devon at least getting a round or two this time, or at the very least, a legitimate stop. And I wouldn't rule out the chances of Devon straight up winning the match either. I don't think that Devon is going to take any matches in between now and the Levon match, except for maybe a left-handed match just for kicks. And I think that's the right move, as Devon really does have a chance. But really, I have a hard time trying to predict this match. I just don't have a way of gauging where Levon is at. If Levon's wrist is still seriously hurt, that's going to be a really big deal in this match. But if he's already 100% recovered and is simply getting stronger, the injury may be a non-factor. But let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think Devon has a chance in the Levon rematch, or is he just going to get injured all over again?